For the first time in 5 weeks, we are back making content, making videos, and we are here for the 2024 edition of Can I Beat the Pole Lap? This is round 1 in Bahrain, and I'm very excited to start this out, guys. New equipment, a new era, big changes, and I can't wait. Let's get into it, and let's send it. Here we go then. Time for a new season of F1 racing, a new episode, a new era in Can I Beat the Pole Lap? Yes, we have the Red Bull RB20, the actual 2024 car, before you ask in the comments below. Before that, guys, if you're going to enjoy, slap a like on the video, subscribe. Let's try and smash over 1,500 likes for the return of the series. And let's get to it then, driving as Max in the desert in this absolute beast of a car. So, let's talk about qualifying. Qualifying, which we knew Max was the favourite going in, but he confirmed the pace from pre-season and Red Bull were quick. The pole time, a 1:29.179. However, interestingly, he was beaten in Q2 by Charles Leclerc. Charles went quicker by 100th, but quicker nonetheless. So Ferrari do seem to have some one-lap pace, but in Q3, Verstappen delivered and Charles did not. And that was the story of qualifying. So, with that out of the way, also guys, down below you're going to have the links to the mods for the track and also the cars. So go check those out down below if you have any questions regarding that. But yeah, we're going to get things underway with my new gloves, with my new wheel, all the links also down below, guys. You're going to go check those out. And just a new era on this channel. Everything's changing. PC upgrades, it's all new, all fresh. So let's get to it, guys, and let's get into it. So, I've set the track condition, hopefully, to as near as, you know, what we saw in the real-life race. Currently, these C2 medium tyres are a little bit cold, so hopefully they'll come towards us. As the lap goes on, we're going to move the brake bias to 55. But let's get into it then. Down to turn 1, looking for the 100-metre board as a reference. Get the apex. Second gear for now. Easy on the way out, turn 2, turn 3. Like I said, tyres are not fully there yet. You can see they're still blue in the bottom left. Turn 4, a little bit of understeer on the way up over the curb, and then we can floor it on the way out. Now through the lefts and rights, 6 and 7, a little bit wide down to the curb as we trickle down to turn 8, keeping it in third gear as we look to find the traction. Turn 9 to turn 10. Oh, quite a bit of understeer there. Got to take second gear to get the car and the nose to turn in. Down the back stretch as we get ready for the second half of the lap. Turn 11. Quite a bit of understeer again there. Didn't really trouble the apex. Had to drop to 4th. Flat out through 12 and then 13. Hits you in the face quickly after. That's probably third gear right now, but 4th once we get the soft tyres on. Front left starting to get a bit hot as we make our way down to the final corner, technically a double apex. Third gear, I reckon that could be 4th maybe once we get some setup adjustments done. Here we go then, DRS up to the line. First lap, 1:31.2. Ooh, okay, so we're already just 2 seconds away. However, one thing to note, we're already in a pretty high engine mode, and this car by default, which I always do the first run on default setup, has a lot less fuel than last season's car, so it's actually quite light. So we're going to see what happens now with soft tyres and a bit of a fuel reduction and some wing adjustment. Now we're talking soft tyres, the C3, which is the compound they use in the real thing, and we're now going to run the highest MGUK mode possible. We're going to save the MGUH as our little ace card for later on if we were to need it. So, wing a bit higher on the front and the rear. The fuel has been halved from 30 litres to 15, so the car is going to be a lot lighter and a bit more suited. So let's see what we can do then. On the anchors into turn 1, third gear. Tyres are still a bit chilly, although you can see the front left already coming up to temperature compared to the medium a bit quicker. Turn 4. Third gear, just kiss the apex. Over the hill, get the drive on the way out. And We're up in sector 1 by a tenth and a half. A little bit of understeer as we run wide off track limits. So a bit of a scruffy lap here. We'll push on, but we know there's time to find towards turn 9 and 10. That's a bit better there. Second gear definitely the way to go. Currently up by about 6 tenths. More time to find, obviously. Tyres getting hot though as we lock up. That's not going to help. Through 11 and 12. 13. Car working a bit better this time. Now we're starting to find some time. 1.2 seconds up here. Final corner, here we go. Going to try fourth. A bit of a rear lock on the way in there. Just caught the curb. Front left is absolutely fried. Up to the line then. It's going to be an improvement. And it's a 29.7. Okay, interesting. So I think we're going to beat Max's time. There's more time to find for sure. Although we are already on the highest MGUK mode and the softest tyres possible. All we can do now is just tweak the fuel and take what's left to do a single lap. Run the MGUH on full. And that would be pretty much it. I might put a bit more wing on as well. So I think we can probably go about a second quicker. So just currently building the tyres up to temperature. This is going to be our last attempt, essentially talking throughout the lap. We're going to run full power and see what we can deliver. And I'm hoping to be around a second quicker. So fuel is on for a single lap. Wings are higher. Front tyre pressures are higher. This is it. Let's see what we can do flat out. First off, turn 1. Just dipping to second gear there to try and get the drive. Decent exit. Up towards turn 4. Spot the 100. Gonna keep it in fourth this time and see how that goes. Back end sniping and slipping away, but we managed to hold on to it. Open up the line a bit through here, and there we go. Now this feels like an RB20, baby. We're cooking. Car's flowing and doing exactly what I ask. Now for the tricky turn 10. There we go. Exit a bit sketchy, but we got the apex, which I've been struggling to achieve. Front right, still struggling to get temp. Turn 11. Nice little slide there to get the corner speed up. Now we're cooking through 12. 13. Back end slide. Front left, keeping decent temp. 1.5 seconds up. We're absolutely flying. Final corner. Power down. Back end snaps a little bit. This is going to be a 2-second improvement. Oof. 27.7. Yikes. Wow. I'll try one more because why not? But I set the track conditions to the lowest track grip in a long time in this series, possibly the lowest track grip ever, as I knew this car was quick. But I didn't realize how quick it would be. Wow. That was pretty much perfect, but we might need a track limit check on that lap. Either way, we've beaten them the whole time, we've smashed it. If that lap's no good, the previous one is more than good enough. Like and subscribe. What a statement on the very first episode. Is the lap within track limits? Let's find out. Slow motion for this one. Let's run it and let's see if we're in or we're out. White line. Are we in? We just slip out. Just track limits. That lap won't count officially, but we'll still take the 0.7. Let's run the replay. Here we are then, back in the garage. I'm going to run you guys through the setup as always, starting off with the tyre compound, running the soft C3 tyre, which is what they use for qualifying. Pressures on the front, 21, on the rear, 17, so rear's default. Fronts, I had to up them to kind of reduce the overheating a little bit. Fuel, I went for 3 litres, which is enough for 2.9 laps. Electronics for the lap itself were set to high, and motor. Aero 7 and 7, nice balance. Car was pretty well responsive and very stable. Alignment default, dampers default, had to make no adjustments. Brake bias down a click to 55. Heave dampers also default, suspension also default, and yeah, pretty much no further adjustments. But there we have it guys, that is it, round 1 in the books. Back soon, hopefully on the weekend, probably Sunday for Saudi Arabia, as we have to catch up on that episode as well. Then we'll hopefully be on track for Australia the week after. So guys, like and subscribe. Links down below to all the mods in this video down below. And yeah, cheers for watching. Good to be back. I can't wait to put more content out for you guys. F1 24 is releasing early this year, so also very excited for that. But yeah, cheers for watching guys. Take care. As always, a big shout out to the members who have been there during the time I've been away. Links on screen guys to other videos you might want to check out if you haven't seen them already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, and let's go back from me.